Locale alert! Locale alert! We have a locale! For the past 10 years, Channel Awesome has built itself up as a community of internet reviewers for comics, movies, and video games. Some of the reviewers would include, but not be limited to, Linkara, Angry Joe, the Cinema Snob, and of course, Douglas Walker, the Nostalgia Critic. Throughout the years, Channel Awesome has basically gone through reviewers like if it was toilet paper. Guys like The Amazing Atheist, Phalis, Alison Pregler, Lindsay Ellis, and many more have come and gone in the website's history. Today, the website is really only concerned about the works of Douglas Walker and his brother Rob Walker, and promote the website basically using their face and nothing else, leaving the rest of the reviewers wondering what is going on. Over the past couple of months, Alison Pregler has decided to get many former Channel Awesome reviewers, past and present, to give off their grievances. I'm going to put a link on the screen right now. This is a compilation of all their complaints, and some of these are very not nasty, including some petty things like, not being paid to do certain things, mainly in that terrible To Boldly Flee movie, to sexual harassment, lack of communication, and other unprofessional practices done by Channel Awesome. Many of the accusations are against Mike Michaud, the CEO of Channel Awesome, mainly for his lack of communication and professionalism involving communications with the contributor. Alison Pregler is actually the best example of Michaud's communications, or their lack of. Apparently, Michaud only communicates through Skype. A couple of years back, Michaud fired Alison Pregler because she failed to show up on Skype in 15 minutes advance notice. I gave Ms. Pregler 8 seconds to respond via email to me, and she has failed to do so. Therefore, I probably could say Michaud might be right here. Lol. Not mentioned on the document is the experience of one amazing atheist. He worked for Channel Awesome under the title Distress Watcher. He was fired from Channel Awesome because he is the amazing atheist, and was only told by Rob Walker. The face of Channel Awesome, Douglas Walker, did not escape the blame. In his terrible movie To Boldly Flee, the cast often complained of the fact that his scripts were usually given about 2 weeks' notice, and also had this uncomfortable scene which Linkara and Lindsay Ellis basically complained about.
Nostalgic, Linkara, there's a meeting downstairs and... I'm gonna give you 2 a month.
Within 2 years, Lindsay Ellis would leave the website. Right after the termination of Pregler, Phalis would end up leaving the website. Actually, he was kind of fired. After the first major exodus, Channel Awesome would just simply limp on with their main cast, Linkara, Angry Joe, Nostalgia Critic, Cinema Snob. The website depended on Blip TV as its video hosting. In 2015, Blip TV basically shut down. Mike Michaud came up with the brilliant idea of, instead of developing his own video hosting site, he would just simply have everybody use YouTube. Over the past 2 weeks, Channel Awesome has been shedding reviewers left and right. Some of the main staples, especially Linkara, have left the website. You would think that Channel Awesome would probably give an apology of some sort, and they did. And it looked like this.
Tommy, I'm sorry you think you deserve an apology. Oh my God, I'm my father.
Wasn't that lovely? Oh, I wasn't kidding. It actually says, "We sincerely regret you felt that way." Yeah, I'm sure that Pregler accepted that apology after being fired for not answering a Skype call. I'm sure Fail has accepted that apology, after you erased 6 years of his work. Countless hours for your website. This past week, Channel Awesome issued a response which is basically a fact fiction of many of the claims from the doc. They in particular went after a lot of the females in the document. They also focused on Alison Pregler's, with actually giving DVD commentary, which Pregler was forced to do so, seemingly under the threat of being removed. Like most reviewers, I've modeled myself after Brad Jones, who himself modeled himself after Douglas Walker. I've picked up on Douglas Walker's works as a nostalgia critic with his lot of interactions with the angry video game nerd James Rolfe. I always loved James Rolfe's reviews, especially of a lot of the terrible video games I had to put myself up with, basically renting from Blockbuster. He did a cooperation work with Doug in his early days. I actually hoped that the nerd was going to beat him up pretty well. I was actually rooting for an actual fight. And then I saw his review for Batman and Robin. I hate that film. I despise it. I had to make myself sit through that film. Probably because I probably hate myself. And the fact that I found someone who had the same exact passion of that film kind of really turned me on. I started basically marathoning him right through all his reviews up to that point. And at that point, I was basically hooked. I was watching The Nostalgia Critic religiously for an entire couple of weeks. Let's not kid ourselves. What Channel Awesome did to these reviewers is absolutely horrific. No human being deserves to be treated without dignity. And that's something that Mashad and company did. Interestingly enough, we found out that Mashad actually owns The Nostalgia Critic, not its creator, Doug Walker. I think after seeing Channel Awesome's ludicrous behavior, I probably will not be going to him much longer. And as for the works of one Brad Jones, which, by the way, go to his website, thecinemasnob.com, if you want. We'll have to wait and see. Joe left the website last Friday, so you don't have to worry about him. You can go to his website, angryjoe.com. Now, of course, a lot of these reviewers were relatively treated poorly. I do recommend that the UrinatingTree do a locale review on Channel Awesome. For the love of God, please do it. Please do it. Please.